What can make a runner be disqualified from obtaining a crown? In 2 Timothy 2:5, and if a man also strive for the masteries, meaning content in competitive games, yet he is not crowned, except he strive lawfully, unless he agrees to all the rules. See, the runner runs in a race in order to obtain a medal, a crown. They must contend lawfully. They must be in harmony with all the rules, or else they'll be disqualified from obtaining the prize. And so how do I strive lawfully? There is only one law, and that is the law of God. In 1 Timothy 1:8, it says that we know that the law is good if a man use it lawfully. What is written in the law? Jesus says, and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy mind, with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. And the second is like, namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. There's none other commandment greater than these. We are to love God with all of our strength. Let us define strength. It is force or vigor or ability, might, power. Psalm 18:32 says, it is God that girdeth me with strength and maketh my way perfect. It is because of God, through the strength which He gives, that we have the ability to run, to leap, and to keep our bodies under control. Let us see what wisdom God imparted to Solomon about strength. The glory of young men is in their strength, and the beauty of old men is the great head. Something happens when we all reach old age. The days of our years are 70 years, and if by reason of strength they be 80 years, yet is their strength labor and sorrow, for it is soon cut off, and we fly away. Cast me not off in the time of old age, forsake me not when my strength faileth. At the time of old age, the strength soon passes rapidly, or it starts to fail. So what can make our strength waver or become weak? For my life is spent with grief, and my years with sighing. My strength faileth. Why? Because of my iniquity, and my bones are consumed. Why does the strength fail or waver? It is because it's iniquity. And iniquity is sin. For I will declare my iniquity. I will be sorry for my sin. And sin is the transgression of the law. Let us hear the words of Jesus to a man whom He made whole, who had been sick for 38 years. Afterward Jesus finds him in the temple, and saith unto him, Behold, thou art made whole. Sin no more, lest a worse thing come upon thee. Because of sin, the transgressing of the law of God, this man was sick for 38 years. The words of Jesus tells us that if this man goes on transgressing the law, a worse thing could come upon him. There are two laws in the Bible, the natural law and the moral law. Everything we do has a cause and an effect. It is illustrated by the sowing and reaping of crops. It is a law found in nature. Be not deceived. God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. The natural law is part of the law of God because our natural strength, which God gives, it's part of the whole duty of men. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of men. Let us now examine the man that is consumed with grief and sorrow. What will be the law that is transgressed? In Psalm 31:10 says, My life is spent with grief, and my years with sighing. My strength fails because of my iniquity, and my bones are consumed. In the book of Proverbs, the Bible tells us, A merry heart makes a cheerful countenance, but by sorrow of the heart the spirit is broken. A merry heart does good like a medicine, but a broken spirit dries the bones. It is a law of life to be cheerful, to be glad in one's heart. The duty of man in loving God with all his strength is seen whether he needlessly expends his natural strength or preserves it. Our bodies and our spirits are not our own.